Today we're gonna replace a battery for a Game Boy game. This is Pokemon Gold. I got this for a very good deal. These are very expensive nowadays, but I got it for cheap because the game doesn't save. So let me see how I can set up my phone here. This is my lovely assistant. So first things first, there is a screw back here that well, I already removed it. Looks like this. You need a very special tool because it's a very specific shape. And this is what it looks like. So you just go in there and untwist it, take it out, and then you push this down like that, and then you just take this off. And here's the save battery right here. This is the new battery that we're putting in. It's a little smaller, but it'll work. And let's get started. First thing you need is a solder gun. This is my solder gun. My assistant said it's very hot. First thing we're gonna do is melt the metal here and melt the metal there to pop off the battery. Sometimes you need an external tool. Some people use a flathead screwdriver. I'm not going to. I'm just going to use my nail. I'm going to get my nail ready under the battery so when it melts, it just pops right off. Wait, it's not on. It would help if it's on. Give it a few seconds for it to... I just turned it on. A few seconds for it to heat up. That way you can start melting this metal. Once it gets hot enough, the metal melts really fast, so you have to work fast. Because as soon as it stops being heated up, it cools off and becomes a solid again. Looks like it still needs a little more time to heat up. Okay, let's see. And we are working in a ventilated area because there is going to be some gas that will be released by melting this metal, and you'll see it. Okay, let's see if it's hot enough now. There's one side. And there's the other side. Just like that. It's very, very quick. So look at how it's placed. Look at how the battery was. That's how we're gonna put the battery. So the top metal layer goes on top going that way, and then there's the bottom layer going that way. That's how this battery was. That's how we're gonna put this new one in. Okay, I'm gonna use the little bit of metal that's there, solder metal. Use what's there already to kind of hold it in place. So I'm just gonna do exactly the same thing. I'm just gonna touch it. It's gonna melt in place. Just like that. Oh, never mind. guess it's not working. We're just gonna put in the new metal there. So I'm gonna put this here, holding it down. It gets tricky because then it moves and then, oh, now it decides to stick. Okay. Just gonna put this down here, and as soon as I put the metal on, it's just gonna melt right on. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Sorry, we're getting a call, but we'll answer that later. And we're just gonna melt this on here. And that's it. I'll put a little more just in case. That should be good. And that's how you replace the battery. And then you just put this back on. It's back on. Slide it up. Make sure it's locked. Put the screw back on. And you're good to go. Okay, and then it should be saving from now on.